All right. Well, well, um, I just finished eating, so kitchen fine is still on. There's that. I'm just thinking. I'm gonna take note that reversals work better before 12 p.m. or before 2 p.m. Eastern. If price is gonna reverse, it works better before 2 p.m. Eastern. Oh, we're here to do some back testing anyways, so let's get some back testing. All right, let's get this. So we're on the Friday. Let's do 1 week. Start 1 week first. On the Friday 25th of September. So we're still within the month, but we're at a new week. Oh, very very bullish price action on the weekly, even though we are now on a downtrend. So on a downtrend and bullish. Downtrend and bullish. Now let's go to the daily. Let's go to the daily. Alright, let's go to the daily. Go to the daily. Remember, we're at an interesting spot, good spot to bounce. We've tried to bounce, but rejected. Maybe price wanted to come lower. Who knows? But right now, daily is at a downtrend, but very bullish price action. Still at a downtrend, but very bullish price action. It may turn after this day, so let's see. Now we go to the 1 hour. That's 4, 5, 6. And then let's do the black line here. This last week high right there already. By Monday, we're already back. Oh yeah, I mean price closed very close to the high anyway. So well, we have this low. If we end up using that low, well, that's very unfortunate. We have this low here. The points we want to use, we'll have this point here. Right, these are the points we want to use as our risk. And then there's this here, but instead, sure, I'll put this here instead. And then I'll put this there. And then, so this and this, and then this and this is something there. Let me see this time doing this. Move this mic, man. Move. Oh, you people should move, man. Price well over 500, so we can risk over 300. So 240. That's not bad. Alright, let's go to 5 minutes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right now, price has formed very nice structure above the last week's high. Some bullish price action. Price looks like it wants to continue to the upside. Let us see. Honestly, I don't mind. Oh, this is the 5 minute now. We have this low here. This low is here. These are two lows we could use first. Yeah. Let's see what first candle does. That's 730. Actually pretty bullish. Good bullish volume right there. And there's no need for price to be coming down. There's no drops. I'll take a long there. I'll take a long here. My first risk could be down here. Let's just do 130 and then let's do 140 and 240. That'll be our two risks. Or ideally, we would want price to come around here before we go in long. So that was not enough volume. Is that what that is? Was that not enough volume? What did that meme say? What does that meme say? Have you not? Are you not entertained? Well, today we're saying, is that not enough volume? Shut up, man. Fuck. Cringe. That's crazy. So I don't think that was enough volume actually. Was about the same. Actually, that's true. It was about the same volume as the. Yeah, that wasn't enough volume really, but it's not as though we've been stopped out yet. Ideally, so 140 is down there. Ideally, would one price come down around here? This is good bearish volume. We see that it's good, very good bearish volume. Remember, we're on a downtrend on the weekly and on a downtrend on the daily. So, but bullish price action on both time frames and obviously overall uptrend and bullish price action on the monthly. So, first we want to see price come down around here to take some trades, really. has some very good bearish momentum, and also very good bullish momentum and volume. Look at where it's rejected from this space here, which is very good. Just rejecting from this space, which is interesting, what I meant to say, because I was thinking about what we had today when it started rejecting from this space, just like today. See this space here? Started rejecting from that, and eventually price broke that space. But it's not every time it breaks the space. But this is good volume to the upside. Very good volume. Let's compare that to today's volume. Today's volume, we had the space here. Very good volume, but we got destroyed. Let's try to break, but got destroyed. And then again. So today, on this one here, good bearish volume, a very good bullish volume, destroying the bearish volume, and then again. So could have taken a trade based off of price is trying to bounce off of here at this consolidation here. Could have taken a trade here. I mean, we're still in our trade if we're up here because we're risking 140, right? Hey, spread. Fuck. What's it called? Could have taken a trade there, risking this low 130. So first you want to risk 160, and then the next you want to risk 260 right there, just like that. 160, 260. I think I'll take that instead to be my trade right here. Again, the reason why we didn't take this here, and I'm doing this back from today on. I'm trying to do this back test and pay very close attention to volume. And you guys follow me on this to pay very close attention to specifically relative volume on the day. Relative volume on the day. I'll repeat that. Relative volume on the day. If you didn't hear that, then that's unfortunate. Maybe rewind, because I'm not about to use that kind of energy right now. But yeah, this candle, as you can see, compared this candle and this candle, is basically the same. So it was very good bullish momentum. It's just there was no volume to it. I confused the momentum with volume. That's the mistake I made by taking that trade there. I should have waited. We know that today is bullish. There's no real reason why we should be going down. I mean, obviously, because overall we're still on an uptrend on the monthly time frame. So we can still take the bullish trades, but on the weekly we're on a downtrend. But however, on the weekly it was a very bullish candle close, right? So and then on the daily we were at a zone where it could bounce off of, and then coming onto the day it's already going up, right? So there was no real drops from here. Like, we're not going to go all the way to Jamaica to go and find a zone, but there was no real drop. So price is coming back to this place here. We can see there's bearish momentum, but here comes the bullish momentum, very nastily, very good, pulls back to the low of that momentum still. You can take that trade there, like I said, risking down here, 130 and 260, and we hold that. So first trade, 160 and 260, sorry. So first trade we're looking for 320, right? And we're holding for 320. We expect price. We see that price has good volume to the downside, so price could drop at any point. We just don't know where. It's broken the high. We just don't know where price will drop from. This was good bearish momentum. Not much. It wasn't bad volume. It's okay volume. Relative, it's not the best. It could easily continue. And then comes rejection here. That's not bad too. And now comes volume to the short side. And the next candle after that volume to the short side was actually not too bad as a continuation. So somebody could take this trade. As a matter of fact, we will take, because we don't know where price wants to drop from, but we do know that there is a lot of volume, a lot of bias to the short side right now. So we'll take a hedge. They don't know me. They don't know me. We'll risk 100. 10% hedge right there. If we get stopped out, that's fine. If we get stopped out, that's fine. We'll just hold the hedge. We'll get stopped out for break even. Because right now we're break even, even though, because price should not break this week. Actually, it's this week that price should not break. So we could put our stop right under here, because we're like, it will probably be like a 10, maybe a 2% loss. No, not 2%. We're risking 25%. Could be like a 5% loss, maybe 5 or less% loss. And then on this, that we're risking 10% will be up over. Will be up a good amount. Price has come here. Price did form kind of a. This is a definitely low, and this is kind of a base, but I don't like it. But we have last week's high here as a support. So let's see the next candle. Not bad, but not bullish enough for us to like. This is pretty nice though. Let's keep holding our short. Keep holding our short. See rejection again. We'll keep holding our short, and let's see how price behaves at this base. Because price now formed the base to the short side. Pay attention. Price formed the base to the short side. This is a base to the short side here, with a double top at this candle. So we'll put our stop for our short just above this. Just above this candle. We're up at 100 before. Now we're risking 10% before. Now we risk 8%. Because if price comes back here and actually wants to and breaks this, price may continue, and it's also formed a low. But let's keep holding this. Rejecting from the base there. That's a doji rejection right there. That's not a bad bullish candle at all. Price looks like he wants to break. It's closed in here. He hasn't closed above the highs yet, but it's holding still. What's it going to do? It's holding still. These are bullish candles. These are more bullish than bearish, and this is the only real volume we have to the bullish side. So there is still good volume, and there's a bunch of wicks to the downside. Hopefully price breaks above. Honestly, at this point we'll put our stop right here on the, so we'll risk 5% on this short right now. And there you go, price breaks. Let's go. We lost 5%, but right now we are still up about, at this trade in total we're risking 160. We're up over, so 10, we're up like 15%, so technically we're only up 10%. So at the very least we have to make 5% on this trade. So maybe at a certain point we could put our stop here or here, but right now I'll definitely break even, right? So there you go. That's not volume to the short side, that is volume to the long side. Price should not be breaking these wicks, to be honest. So we'll put our stop here right now. Price should not be breaking these wicks. Price has formed this very nice support right here. I'm almost tempted to take a continuation long right here, but I mean, we're already break even. We don't know where price wants to go to. Price already broke price already broke last week's high. It may continue to the upside, but it also may drop. So let's give it another candle. Another candle. If you don't know what to do, wait for the candle to close. Price is rejecting these wicks up here. That's what's happening right now. But there's bullish momentum. I like the bullish momentum. As a matter of fact, because of that, I will take this long here. I'll be risking. So now we'll be taking a new long, full trades. We're risking risk 130 right under the last week's high, and then we'll risk 200 on these longs. 130 and 200. Remember that, 130 and 200. And this is break even is 130, 200 risk. Because it just looks pretty good. But like I said, price could break the high, the wicks, you know. Ah no! Shit! Damn it! I really wish we waited. Could have gotten here. Oh my god. Price rejected here. There wasn't much volume. There was okay volume to the downside. It was a real main volume to the downside. So I'll say price is very bullish still. It already broke this, closed above this base. Nah. If we got in here, this will be our trade, risking down this low here, 120, and then risking probably like maybe 120. No, maybe even 140 and 200. So 140 and 200 will be the risk. So this will be the second ad. Oh my god. So we should wait a little longer if it's the wicks causing me compare this to this day here. I remember there was a day recently. It wasn't too recent, but it was. It wasn't this one. It wasn't this one. I think it was. No, it wasn't this one. No. There was this week's here. Price didn't come down, but this is more like a base than a week. So, but it wasn't this one either. I remember that day we actually took the trade, but it was off for different. There was this one right here. So price formed these weeks and then came. It didn't come to the week, but this looks more like a base that with wicks than so because it's already broken, so it looks more like a base. Okay, that's the difference. This one here, it hadn't broken. It hadn't broken yet. That sounds very weird. Hadn't, had not. It had not broken, which is correct, but interesting. It didn't break yet. It didn't ever break yet. This thing they gallant. But why never break? Never even crack one time. Whoa! Oh my god, I love it. All right. But yeah, it's not broken yet, and it didn't break above. If it had broken above, well, it would become. It would look more like a base, which makes sense for me. A base, where at the base, we look more like it, but it didn't break fully yet. So we wait for a pullback, which will make more sense. So it will be 160 and 200, right? Or is it 140 and 200? 140, I think it was. It was 140, yeah, 140 and 200. So entry here. This break even. This is the only risk right now. This is risking 25%. We already lost 5% because of the way this was trading. We kind of figured we wanted to break to the highs. But maybe we just that hedge that 10%. We just hold it and still keep the risk at 10%. If it breaks the 10%, then we're almost guaranteed that price will continue going up. Maybe that should have been the case. And then now that this did this, we could have now closed our sales here and gone in long here, or close ourselves for break even after this kind of pullback and then gone in long here. Not a bad idea actually. So there's that, and then we keep holding. We know that price is. It had very good volume to this downside from here, and we know, but it's already broken this base. It's formed this higher lows, lower highs though. This is nice volume. This is nice volume. It may come down more still, but we keep holding our long because this is Monday, and we're bullish on the prior week. Even though we're on a downtrend, we're still bullish on. We just got into a downtrend, so technically it's still an uptrend for a lot of people. For us, we know that the downtrend is coming, or we just got into it just started a downtrend, and so but it's very bullish price action, very bullish price action on the weekly, bullish price action on the daily. Hey, price action is bullish, plus the monthly has uptrend. Come on, come on. So we'll hold this long. We'll have these longs now. At this point, this was risking 140 and 200. This was risking I believe it was 160. Yeah, it was 160. How was it 160? Should have been 170. Because hopefully under this low here. So 170 and 260, right? Oh, 270, 260. Yeah, 170 and 260. So 170, we're looking for 340. We haven't taken any profits yet. Let's see if we get some kind of. Don't like that candle. It barely broke the highs. It's already rejecting. From the base here, this base is not the best because there's no wicks 1, 2. It's barely rejected. But it's from the low here with a high and a base. So let's see if it holds this. We put all our stops. We put it down here now. Put everything down here. If price comes to break this, then we'll just close our trade for probably like a 7% gain all in all, because this will probably make like 2% or something like that, and then this will probably make 5% or less, and this would have been break even, and this would make about 10%. If we lost this, that's only be 7% enough. If we put this out here or here for break even, then this would have been a 15% trade. No, about a 10, because it's 170 we're risking, so up to here 120. Yeah, so it'll be about a 10 plus, so about between 10 and 15% trade. Yeah, so hold that. That's volume to the downside. We don't really like that. Let's see the next candle. It's not bad. Keep watching. Not bad at all. That's actually not bad for the short side, but it's more volume to the upside than to the downside. Keep holding. That was actually another rejection. I didn't wait for that to close, but that's actually another rejection. And it almost double top. Now there's volume to the downside here again. We'll take another hedge, 10%. Take another hedge. We'll take it here. We're just getting here, even though we're not, because volume and right now we're just getting there to the downside. Oof. They're saying we should have waited, eh? So you gotta wait for the next candle. Wait, but wait. Chill. Give me a second. Give me Oh, okay. So you wait for the next candle. So like today's zone was this candle that was bearish, and then there was this one here. These two candles. If you But on this, it was more, you were more entering around here. You're more entering because first of all the day is bearish. Secondly, we're at the base and it's rejecting. This one is not at the base. This one is thinking what I want to start coming down. That's the difference. Okay. In here, rejection. Next candle was like a doji, but he had a longer wick to the upside. It was more bearish to me. That's why I took that 10% risk. So we'll hold still and then we'll keep watching. It's a nice rejection. Not much volume to that though. Keep holding. Oh, that's volume right there. Oh, it's fine. That is volume right there. Remember, all our stops are about here. So holding to the. Looks like it wants to come down all the time. 120 at this point. It can break to any side right now. And I think it's more likely to break to the downside. There's a lot of volume to the downside right now. A lot of volume to the downside. So in that case, I'll close all. Since it's 120, I'll close all of these trades here. All of these trades is 10 and 15%. I'll close it there. So on that trade, we're risking 170 and 260. So on that 170, we made just over 10%, or just over 10%, and on the 260, we barely made 1 hour. So barely made 15%. So we'll probably be at like 20% on that, or 20% on that trade profit, and then we'll hold this one. There you go. That's why we held this one and we closed on. Like you could see the volume. I'm telling you guys, we're paying more attention to what the volume is saying. Look at that. Volume dropped, but no continuation. Drop, but no continuation. Not much volume, but it barely went anywhere, and then it dropped again. Sure, there's a rejection, so there's not much volume to the downside, but remember, there was a lot of volume dropping. Why is volume dropping? Why is price dropping this much with volume and not going anywhere? Just keep dropping from this high. What's happening up here? Why is it dropping so much? We don't know. We don't care, but we see it is happening. So take measures to prevent losing too much. So this candle happens. Okay, we wait for the next candle. Next candle was a little more, what's it called? A little more bullish. Okay, we wait for the next candle. I mean, sorry, it was more bearish, but it had rejection. But we wait for the next candle. We could have even closed all of this one there too. That's a strategy. Just close it there because it could have broken. This candle could have happened at this point here. So could have closed it all there, and then we'll hold. Now we're at peace. We even just okay. We've made our 10%. We just hold this and let it be. Just let it be. So we didn't even have an opportunity to go in hedge, but at least we closed our 10% trade. And if we're break even, since we close this one and put this one back to break even, we're holding our trade here. Well, this is 140. Honestly, we'll just keep holding. It's fine. So that's 155 and close everything there. All this one here, this will probably be another 10%. Nope. No, it was 140 and 200 on that. So it'll be like a 7% on that. So we'll probably make on the day. If this was break even on the day, we'll make 27%. Sorry, almost about 30%. Or no, or let's say 25% on the day. And if this was a 5% loss, because that's the max it will be, if we wanted to get out, or if he had taken us out, then more than likely we would have continued higher, way higher than this point. But he didn't take out this high at this point. So let's just say if you are taking us out, then we don't know what we made. If we had stopped out for 5% loss, then we would have made 20% on the day. That's it. Let's go to another day. How does this day close? Very, very bullish price action. Very bullish price action on the day. We're still on a downtrend. We're still on a downtrend overall on the week. But very bullish price action on the day. We continue tomorrow. And now, don't forget, now we are on an uptrend on the daily time frame. Uptrend on the daily time frame. Bullish price action on the weekly, but downtrend on the weekly. So on the weekly, so now the only thing that is pointing down is the weekly. Honestly, this coming day, this next one, I'm thinking we're very long bias. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's 15, 645. Yeah. Now, we didn't even draw our black lines on the parallel. Well, because price was already up here. I didn't feel it would come down this way. But yeah, so on this day we have a black line here. I mean, yesterday towards the close there was a lot of bullish, a lot of bearish volume. We have a black line here. That's about it. That's about all the black lines we have. There's no other black lines. And then for our lows, we have this low here. We have this low here. Here for sure. We have this low here. Alright, go to the 5-minute. Let's take this because we're going to use this today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. Alright, so we know we're kind of bullish today from yesterday. Open here, we're already coming down, but we want price to go up here before we think of going short. We know that price has rejected this base here. Look at that, beautiful. Come to the base rejection. Oh my! When you take this, if you've been watching me trade, oh my god, my back. Oh my, holy! There was when I can't explain it. I can't explain what just happened, but I feel like I missed a nice crack that could have happened, and it was almost. It did. It ah 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 ah. Try. There is God. He's there. Anyway, what's it called? Look at, if anything, if you've been watching my back testing, watching my live trading, watching me cry and scream and trade, you should have noticed that these bases work like a charm. Oh my god. What? Just risk it a little bit above them. So, because sometimes price wakes in, so just risk it. They just work. They just, like, there was no bearish entry here. Sure, but when it came back, rejection, rejection, reject. It's begging you to enter. Sure, just enter, enter. I promise you, I'm gonna work. Enter, please, just enter, short. All right, we're done with that drama. Well, yeah. So we have the black line here. We have a larger base there. There is this base here, but I wouldn't even take this as a base. I'll take more this as a base. This one I'll just take it as a. There is whatever. We'll see what we do when we get there. So right here, we're here right now. Let's see if price closes if price shows bullish volume, any sort of bullish volume, we'll take a long, risking this low. Probably price is here. Yeah, we'll risk lower than this. One low will be here, 200 points, and another low will be probably here, 120 points. That's what it's gonna be. What did I tell you? If price gave me bullish volume, this is the type of candle that does want to fill, but it may just wick in and continue. So I'm just gonna get in long there. It's fine. I'm all good. I'm gonna risk. Remember, we're gonna risk what? I'm gonna risk 120 here. Ideally, I kind of want to. Well, we're fine on that is low. Just risk 130, and then risk 230 is fine. We can risk 230 because what's it called? Price was still within 2 days of this movement, so we can risk over 300 points. All right, let's see. There you go. It filled it, but it didn't. What's it called? It didn't just wick it. I mean, this is good volume, right? Let's think about this. On this 730 candle here, the volume relative to this whole movement, I guess it's kind of just there, right? It's kind of just there. Nah, volume relative to this movement here is actually a lot. So you can even see 2000. Got the volume of the volume is right there, right? So 2000 came in versus 400 and the rest, right? But that's not what we used to decide volume. But let's just see what that means here. On this point, 2000 came in versus 400. So that's not what we're not going to use that number there. We're going to use what we see on price action. So to be fair, there was a lot of momentum to the upside, but there wasn't much volume. Volume is indicated by the body for me. There wasn't much volume to the upside, but there's a lot of momentum to the upside. So if we waited, we could have gotten this entry. But I don't know. There was not just volume to the upside. There was no much volume at all per se. It was just a nice rejection. So, but this candle has volume, and there's a nice rejection at the bottom. That's what makes it quite bullish for me. Whatever. So that's the second time now. I think it would have been better to wait for this candle. Well, we'll keep going. We'll keep going. So right now we are at 230 and 130, right? 130. Yeah, 130 and 230. And on this one, if we are taking this one instead, it would have been something like 120 or even 110 and 200. Look at that. Right, 110 and 200. Not bad at all. Price is rejecting these highs here. Nice rejections, but there's no volume in it at all. Well, pretty good rejections. I'm going to take a hedge there. Just risking right above the wick there. Because if price goes and closes above the wick, then we're good. So that's 50 on that hedge, 10% risk. See? That rejection is really good to the upside. We'll keep holding our. There you go. But on that 50, risking 10%, we're already up almost 20% already. And we'll keep holding because we don't know where price wants to stop. We'll keep holding. I really do. So let's just put this here. We don't know where price wants to stop, and we keep holding this. We have not turned this to break even, and this is still just there. So we're just hedged right now, and we're in more. We're risking less on the short, so we're in. I'm not explaining, but basically what I'm trying to say here is we're going to be making more on the short than we're losing on the long. So right now the short is already up over 20%. We're already up like we're risking 50. We're almost up 30%, right? But on the longs we're down probably less than 5%. So right now we're up 25% net. So we'll keep going and waiting. Wait till we see some kind of volume coming to the long side before we decide to go in. Go in. Before we decide what to do basically, because right now price hasn't formed any base for the short to hold. So price could easily come back up and uh, continue to the upside. So it's holding this low right now, and there is still the last week's high that it could hold. But also, what's the volume right now? Volume is a lot to the downside, so that's really good. Okay, now price really rejected the last week's high here. It could definitely bounce from here. So we'll close at that. I think at 200. We'll try and close at 200. Could definitely bounce from here. This candle doesn't look like one that will come and fill the bottom. Could just wick it. Since we're risking down somewhere here for our first trade, we're still in. If this takes a loss, then we'll close maybe 5%. So 5% making 10 risking 10% will be up 20% at 100. At 200 will be up 40%. So if we close half of that, we'll be up 20. We'll make 20%. So on this 10% that we lose, we'll still be up net 10%. Okay, price is holding. So what I'm thinking we'll do is we'll close. So at 3 times, we'll close one of the 5%. So 5%, we made 3 times 5%, we made 15% on that. And then we'll close this 10%. We'll close that here, probably losing half of our risk for the 10%, which is 110. Technically, which is 110. Should probably be 120. So probably 120, and we're risking 60. So we'll probably be closing maybe we would be down 7%, but we made 15%. So we're still up net. And we'll keep holding. Price is still holding this line. It looks like it wants to form this base now here, which is really good. Oh, price looks really bearish. Oh, look at that rejection, just like today's zone. Look at the amount of wicks here. Oh my god, price looks really bearish. I don't want to close my other trade. It's risking really down there. I think price may come and bounce still. No, I think price will come out. I think price will actually come and break this low because there is this space here that price used yesterday, and it doesn't hold that well. Those kind of spaces don't hold that well. So I think price may actually come and break that low. So I should probably close that 15% right now. That 15% that I was risking, we're risking 200 on. Close it here at 90 and hold this 5%. We'll just hold this 5%. I think that we'll close this 15%. So we'll probably close it at 90, less than half, which is less than 7.5% loss on that. So probably losing 7. Let's just say 7% on that. So 7% loss plus under let's say 6% loss on this. Everything will come down to but let's just say we lost 15% on the trade. We already made 15%. Now we're up 15% on the day. Bro, what a beautiful thing right there. That's a nice rejection. There you go. What? Hedging for the win. We're about to break that low. Have we broken that low? We haven't broken, just barely. We're gonna break more of it. Give me more. There you go. Hedging for the win. Deja vu for you. We still have that hour one. Maybe we should have even held this and close it somewhere here on this candle here, maybe. Instead of closing it here, close it here. That was good volume to the downside here for continuation with all these wicks, and then rejection again, and boom. With this amount of volume to the downside, plus the fact that price may come and break this low that we knew with the way price was acting down here, maybe we should have even gone in a short, probably at this candle here. Just like today's one was actually just one candle though. When price came here, it actually just came one blue candle to this point here, and then rejected. So technically, we should have been adding our shorts here and trying to use this high, the high of all the wicks, to be a base of our stop losses. So something like basically something like this, 110 maybe. I mean, closing this trade here was not a bad idea. Yeah. I mean, we're still holding 5% right now, 5% trade, and on that 5%, we're actually up quite a bit. We're up 5 times 5 because we're up 250, and we're risking 50, right? So 5 times 5 is already up 25% on that on this trade right now, over 25%. So on the day, we're already up 25% minimum guaranteed, done, because of the way we manage our trades, right? But that was very good. I'm just thinking whether that was the best management we could do on this. And obviously, I'm not trying to tailor the management to this specific day, but you could see it had a very similar behavior today. I'm trying to tailor it in general. What was the best management for this type of price action? This what we just did right now was actually very good, but we want to see if we can think of a better one. I say, just like today, after this candle happened, we waited for the next candle. So on this one, we should have waited for the next candle. And on the next candle, it's actually indecisive, but with volume to the upside, with bullish volume. So we'll just wait for the next candle again. That was actually very bearish. We won't sell. It was very bearish. Cancelled out this candle, but we still had the overall bullish momentum plus all the wicks here So we want to see how price really truly behaves. On the next candle, because this bearish volume, it had more rejection, we'll now close our trades there. Right, close our trades there. And because we see that price may drop, we should have added short at this blue candle here. Added short right there. Risking now. We'll be risking. Now we're going our full trading style. So this is the days we're risking. So we'll go probably risking 120, maybe to this low here. 120 to this 120, 130, let's say. And then the next one we'll be risking over the high, so 200. That'll be the add there. That's a better management for this. So in that case, something like today, if we play the same thing here, we got in long. Honestly, first of all, today we shouldn't have even been getting in long here. That's one, because there was volume to the downside from this candle and this first candle. This one wasn't much volume, but there was volume to the downside. This was good volume to the upside, but immediately volume to the downside took it over. So it's more volume to the downside. Yes, there's rejections here, and then while it was coming up, it's all rejection. So we should have more gone short, risking a lot higher than gone long, because we knew that if anything, we should at least wait for price to come here before we take a long position. So if we wait for price to come here, this was a nice candle. We did go in long on this candle. So in this case, we have probably been hedging. So in this case, we'll be hedging, maybe taking this, risking this low here. This was the next low we had to risk, 110. So, but then this candle happens. Once this candle happens, we should have closed our hedge here for break even, and then waited, and then re-entered here again. And so we have all of those happening, and then when price, we expected price come down here to this line, and once price came down to this line, how price behaved at this line, I just kind of figured, okay, price is probably going to break these lows. So from that, we should have, in that case, we've added here. There was no other add really. There was this base that formed here. Price didn't get there. There was nothing else we should do. We added here. We got our long here, short here, short here. That was it. It should have been just those two trades, and then seeing that price would likely continue downwards and waiting and waiting. Obviously, we've taken some profit on the way, probably around here. We've taken some profit, and then we'll just close some more after price breaks the low. After price broke the low, I think it broke the low around here. So around there. So after this candle, wait for the next candle. Probably take some. Wait for this candle. Probably take some here, or maybe we'll take some right after price broke the low. It doesn't really matter, and then hold the rest, and then we close our trade here, right? Close our trade at the end of the day here. That should have been the play today. So in this case, this would have been the best management. So now we'll be in 25% risking here, 5% here. That 5% will hold it because that's very good. We can easily now sell that 5% after we've gotten in on our 25% here. We can now sell that 5% for 5 times, so 250 there. So now we would have made 25% on that 5%. So we'll be up 25% on the day. And at this point, we know that price could definitely bounce and come to these highs here. We know that we're risking pretty high up. But if price does come and bounce, what's the time? 9:45. There's a lot of time. So if price does come and bounce, then it's likely that we will, not likely, but there's a good chance we could break this wicks. So what we're going to do is put our stop at break even, and if price comes back up here, given that there is a lot of momentum to the downside, if we see the same momentum to the downside as we see the same rejections around here, then we'll go back in short. But for right now, we'll put our stop at break even. So we have this base forming. I hope it breaks downwards. No, it's still a base though. Is it gonna break downwards? It's still a base. Oh, it's forming a base now. If it breaks upwards, it's gonna be a base for the long. So that's not good. It broke upwards, but with rejection, that's good. With rejection, let's hope it doesn't go too far. It doesn't stray too far from. It's holding the base. It's not very good. We're breaking above this. Not very good. While break even up here, see it's now formed this base. It may hold this base. So this could now be a low that we could use here because we're still just at 11 o'clock. So let's see a pullback. Nice pullback. Very bearish pullback. But it has rejection. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna because of this base that formed, we're gonna take a hedge right here, and we're going to risk probably another 50. Let's risk another 50. Price could definitely break below. We want price to break below. But this time around on the hedge, we'll only take 5%. We will not take 25% because it's very likely, but on a downtrend, so it's very likely that price will break down below and continue downwards, or maybe break to our, it may stop us out and then bounce right after stopping us out. So in that case, honestly, yeah, we just still hold the 5%. We don't know where price wants to go to, and we don't want, maybe it may want to come to these lows. Who knows? We don't really want to try to figure out exactly where price wants to go to, but we're getting there long 50%. So long risking just 50 under, because price could definitely bounce from here again, given that it's formed this kind of base. It's a very solid base and very good rejection on it from here. Not much rejection to the upside. There was not much point to add, and plus this base right here, there was the only point there was, this is not a base. I won't call this a base, at least not on this time frame. It may be a base on the 15 or on the 1 hour, but for me, I would not call this a base for today, not on this time frame. This is more like a rejection, a price drop from here without any base really. So what, like I said, it could be a base for the higher time frame, like drop, base, drop, right? But not for me for this time frame. It's too big. So I'll hold this. We're in risking 50%. This is 25%. We're break even on that 25%. Remember, what's this time here? It's just, yeah, 11:05. That's why we're entering this trade again. So like I said, price may go stop us out break even and even break these highs here. And if price stops, if price stops us out break even, I would want to sell I want to sell everything for maybe maybe even 150. Since we're only in with 5%, may get a good 15% off of that. Price is holding. See, price is holding the. It's rejecting. Nice rejections though. Very nice rejections at the base here, plus this volume that came down. But like I said, with these rejections, it would have not been a bad point to enter though. Because of this right here, it dropped nicely. But nah, there's no volume to it. 1, 2. This base, I don't like it. So we just hold. See? And there you go. We're out break even. I see the, like I saw the rejections, but it's more, it's like a trap that price is setting for people to go in short at that price, because oh, there's rejection, there's last week high, it just dropped from there. People should, they want people to go in short there so it can break through. That's the trap. So now that price out, we stop our break even. We're now up 15% on this. I know we said we'll oh my god, if we had gone in 10% instead of 15, instead of 5% risk, then would have been able to actually just sell one right now. Should we always just go in 10%? I don't know. Just hold this though. We'll hold this and just watch this, I guess. If it was 10% risk, would have sold one there, making what's it called, 15% on that trade. So 15% plus 25%, we're up about 40% right now, at that point. But it seems it's only 5%, and knowing me, I just want to kind of be in a trade per se. We know price could drop from at any point from this drop. It's broken this high here. It's not close above, but it could easily drop at any point from here. And this is a base that price has formed, so price should not. It's not really a base. It does look like one. It does have wicks, but there was no candle that actually broke the prior candle low. So we won't really respect that base. But yeah, 12:10. Price is continuing to the upside. That's good volume. Okay volume actually, not good. Okay volume. So we hold. Like I said, price could reject at any point here, but now price has formed the base here. So price is looking like it's looking okay. That's for sure. Got that base there, plus this wicks. It's looking okay to the upside. So that's 12:45. Should have gone in 10% here. It would have been more easy on us if we were able to just take out 5% there real quick. But yeah, so we would have been holding 5% right now. Seeing that price is looking okay. Remember, price could drop at any point from this base, from this space here. Price could drop at any point. It doesn't always have to go to the highs. It's just it could drop at any point. But right now, it formed the base, so that's good. There's not much volume to this drop. There's a base here. It's rejecting off of the base. It's already 1 o'clock, so we're definitely not adding any more. But yeah, so we'll just be holding our 5%. See, okay, so that's happened. We'll still keep holding. It may drop lower, and that will be, oh shit. Oh, that sucks. This candle was supposed to close all our trades right here. So I should have just closed everything right there. Right as price broke that at that 150, close everything. So stop trading at 1150 right there. Not a bad idea. Alright, that's this day. Let's look at what the daily looks like. We're on an uptrend on the daily and indecisive right now. So uptrend, indecisive, downtrend, bullish, and uptrend, bullish. So overall, we're still bullish. Let's go to 1 hour so we can go to the next day. What's the time right now? 10:32. We may only be able to do 1 week this night, and then tomorrow we'll go for more about it. And tomorrow I'm working out 2, 4, 5, 6. Oh, black line came literally to black line, dropped like a rock from the black line from the prior day. But now this is our new black line. This is one here too. And this is one here actually. Alright, so let's go to the 5 minute. Price at the base right here. This base is okay. It's not the best, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's not the best, but it's okay. It's not the best, but it's okay. Alright, so we have black line here, black line here. If price does come down here, we'll be looking to get in long. But from up here, we have no trades really. Let's see where volume goes on open. The upside. Nice. If volume continues up here, let's see how price behaves at the black line there. If it's going to reject, then we can go in short. We have a couple of places to risk. That's really nice volume to the upside. That's a nice base right there. That's a nice base right there, actually. Very nice base. That's why I said I didn't really like this base, but yeah, the base is not the best. There's no break of structure of microstructure within the base. It has to be kind of a break of structure. If it's coming down, it has to be a candle that goes up, and then the next candle breaks that candle. So and then creates a wick almost. Those are the best, and then the next candle goes lower. Maybe even 2 weeks, maybe even 2 breaks, but there should be a break like perfect. I don't need to go far to show you examples. There was a base. This can almost be called a base, but not really. It's just a good place that price came to bounce off of. There was a base. See a base right here. So price going up. We have this candle. We have the next candle breaking the low of the prior candle, and then a continuation. That is a base right there. Those are the really good bases. Bases. Basins. Alright, so let's see what price wants to do. Price did not form a base here, but it does have good price action here. It's kind of, people will call that a base still, but I don't like this. I prefer the type of base I just showed you. But we have good bullish volume here. Volume has reduced though to the bull side. It's not as much as it was at the beginning of the day, but still very bullish. Still very bullish. That was nice. Nice price action. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Price is forming on that base and it's at the top of this black line now. Same exact thing. I don't think this one will work because it's the same exact thing. people would be like, "Oh, stay away, let's go." But yeah, I didn't think that would work. Maybe it work later, but it wouldn't work the same way it did just now. There's no bearish volume at all, but so let's look at this here. Since this was really good bullish volume, we could have on this black candle taken maybe a 10% risk. The 10% risk risking this low. No, just risk this low. 300. Can we risk 300? Because last 2 days were over. We're just under. We're under 500, so we can't risk 300. We can only risk 200, 200 and under. So we'll take that risking just 200. Our max risk. I'll just hold that because it's pretty bullish. Like there's really bullish, really strong bullish volume. So we wanted to see uh, continuation because we didn't know, but we expected price to go to this highs. So if price goes to this highs and breaks like this, then there will be no necessary trades, right? So right now price is weakening, but it's not bearish at all. There's no volume to the bear side right at all right now. Okay, that's the first one that is actually okay volume to the bear side right there. Plus a rejection to the top. That's not bad, but it's not the type that we're looking for a continuation. It's still overall bullish right now. Okay, volume came to the bear side right there on that candle, and there's continuation. Woo! Woo! So if we did take a long here, risking that 10%, right? Risking that 10%, 200. Should have been almost 400 right here. Oh, would have been so close to taking profit. But we'll now hedge this right here. Hedge this long. So getting on that 10% short because this is continuation style short with volume. Actually, there is no reason why it should be falling. Hey, almost messed up there, Michael. There is no reason why it should be falling. This is just the first time it's dropping. So why should it continue immediately? Huh? Michael, explain yourself, retard. Why should it continue immediately? It wouldn't necessarily. It could continue and drop all the way there. We would just put our price as break even. That's it, baby. Hold. Want to see another volume rejection? See what I'm saying? You guys see what I'm saying? My heart is warm on the inside. You guys don't understand, but you can start hearing the points where I'm saying shit is about to go down. Once I click on this trading, the market will know who they will know somebody new has entered, and this guy is a trader. Do you understand what I'm saying? He manages his position like a god. A god. Hmm? Managing your position when you get into the trade, that is what trading is really about. Learning to read the price action. Don't ignore it. Don't try to predict it. Read what it's telling you. Read what it's telling you and refer to the past, what it's done when it said those things. If you spat on my face, no, let me give you a scenario. If you found me and I was frowning and you said hi, yo Michael, how you doing? I said, I'm good. And you're like, huh? And you're like, how was your day? What did you do? Bro, I'm good, man. I'm good. I don't feel like talking right now. I'm good. Okay. And then you were walking, we're both in the same space, and you just screamed. Maybe you were laughing. And before you know it, I just slapped the lights out of you, right? I'm not that violent. But let's just say I don't. This is not something that has ever happened to. But let's just say I I just walk out the room and I just leave without saying anything. And man, this is getting too long. This is getting way too long. This scenario is getting way too long, even for me, bro. Like, bruh, such a long scenario. Yo, we can relate it to chess, man. Nah, chess is different with every person. Ah, what I'm getting at here is Price will show you the signs that he has shown you before, and so all you can do is expect the reaction it made the most in the past. If Price did A, B, if Price showed you signs A, B, C, D, and then the reaction from Price after he showed you signs A, B, C, D was Price went straight to Z. And that happened a lot of times. Sometimes it didn't go to Z, sometimes it went to negative A. But this time around it went to Z. Most times it went to Z. So you can expect that Price will likely go to Z if he shows you signs A, B, C, D. That's what I'm getting at here. I don't know where all the slaps and Michael is frowning and everything came from. I was really trying to give you guys a scenario, but I couldn't even. Maybe because it was me that was in the scenario. I'll still give you a scenario for people that just are a little bit more confused by what I just said. On the road here in Canada and most first world countries, they will have pedestrian crosswalks, zebra crossing they call it, or just crosswalks. And for the crosswalks, most times, not most times, yeah, most times, because sometimes it's just a stop sign, but most times with crosswalk where there's traffic lights, most times there would be another screen at the bottom of the across the crosswalk on both sides telling the pedestrians when it's okay to cross the street, right? So when the light on the crosswalk on the sign turns either green or in some places here in Canada it's white. When it turns green or white, you cross the crosswalk. If it's red, then you shouldn't cross the crosswalk. But just because it's green or white does not stop a drunk guy that is driving from running you over when you're trying to cross the crosswalk. But that doesn't happen often. Often when it's green or white, you're crossing the crosswalk, you will still make it to the end, ideally. So just because that is ideal doesn't mean that while you're crossing the crosswalk, you should not pay attention just because it's green and it says you can cross the crosswalk. You should pay attention because there could be a drunk guy or some guy that is fast and furious that beat the red light and is about to run you the hell over. So still pay attention, and if there's signs that that's going to happen, run or get out of the way, right? That's the exact same thing here. There will be times that the sign is green, price has turned from red to green. It's like buy, go in, go short, go long, and you will likely get to the other side, right? But that doesn't mean that it will always happen. And for those times that it doesn't happen, it's still your job to be watching the trade and be like, oh, what's happening? Why is price behaving like this? There goes that drunk car coming my way. Run or hedge in my case. Make sense? Good for you if you understand. Good for you if you don't understand. Good for you if you understood 10 years ago and I was making noise this whole time to you. Well, good for you. In all cases, you probably will never meet me anyways. All right. Uh We got this here. This is at 11:10. When price came here, I probably would not wanna. Maybe. Actually, price did form this high here. It pulled back here. It was not a bad ad on this here though. To be honest, it wasn't a bad ad because we're only in this 10% right now, and price formed this quote unquote base. I don't like this base, but price formed this here. What was this? 12. Price formed this here, and price formed this low here. It's not the best low. I don't like this type of lows, but it's still a low. So I could have gone in here at 9:35. I don't know. I wasn't thinking of adding again. I was just focused on what is price going to do with my trade that I'm currently in right now. And focused on looking at the volume and what's happening. There wasn't a bad ad here at this blue candle right there. Uh, Honestly, we're looking for black candle ads, really, not blue candle ads. So we will take a blue candle ad for bases when price reacts to in a base, but we will not take a blue candle ad when price is dropping towards a dropping to. So we'll take blue candle ad on base and on monthly or weekly support resistance lines, but we'll not take blue candle ad on dropping to a high. Like we just want it to be black candle with rejection. So when price came here was the best ad to add here at that point there, because price reject there should have been continuation, but this candle showed no signs of continuation. That would been the best ad right there. We're risking 180 because price, so we can't risk more than 200, right? We're already in 10% there, so we'll probably have to just risk to 200. Another, we can only get in one trade really, so we'll just take another 10%. That'll be it. That will be it. And this right there, price is low volume, very low volume. I don't like that. And but price has broken this, so we'll watch, because with one candle price can take out all of this volume and be all the way back here already. It's crazy. It's now 12:15. With one what? With one candle, price can be all the way back here. Let's check if we got the 400 on this, because we're risking 200 on this. Did we get 400? Nice. So we'll have take. If we got in this trade, we'll probably just close this whole 10%, give it now 20%, because we're in risking max here. It's not as though it's a small risk. So just close the whole trade, getting our 20%, holding this one now. After this candle, honestly, I don't like this base. So I don't think it's gonna hold. I don't like the base. I don't like. We'll just close this trade, break even right there. Just let it be. Just let, because there's this nasty volume. Don't like this low. I don't think it's gonna hold. It may hold. I don't care. Don't like the low. Price broke. Now we just close it. Close it all. Close it all. Plus, what is this volume? Like, price is not like I told you. One candle will just take out this rubbish, and it happens a lot when price is just grinding as though it's begging you for volume. Like, like what? It's begging you for volume. Just it's being stingy with his volume. It's being stingy. It doesn't want to use it here. It doesn't want to use it here. If it's not going to use it on the long, where's it going to use it? On the down, on the short, right? So get our break even there. We won't get in long. We won't get in short because we don't know where there was no signs to get in short really. And so we'll be watching. Price has come to this base here. We don't care because we don't like this base. We don't like this base. We don't like this low. We don't like a lot of the price action that price is doing today. But we still made money. We're still up 20% and break even on this because we took the damn trades. Yes, we know price could bounce from here, but we don't really care. Hey, yeah. Oh, I took the trade here. I was waiting for Jamaica. Oh my God. Doyle Exchange probably getting here, risk down here, and he's out there. Like, the guy does not waste time. He's out. The man doesn't waste time, yo. The guy who have Doyle can make money in the craziest places. Like I can't take kind of I don't like the way he makes his money. Like, saying it like that sounds like I should have an I don't it's not like I have an like I have anything to say. It's just weird. It's just like, bro, can't you just let the trade run a little bit more? I mean, he does have some trades that runs. He says he does leave some trades to run a little bit more, depending on the setup. He says, I think, but the ones I've seen is just, bro. Oh, and then there's Traders Evolve. That guy. Oh my god. Whoo! Even Ross Cameron. I thought Ross Cameron would his trades were short. No, that guy. Oh my god. And his personality matches the way he trades perfectly. His personality just matches it perfectly. Ross's personality and the way he trades almost seems kind of conflicting. But, but that guy, Traders Evolve, the way if you're looking for scalping, I would recommend learning from that guy. If you want to scalp, learn from that guy. If you want to scalp the 1 minute especially, like scalp, I'm saying you're in and out sometimes in 2 minutes. In 1 minute sometimes. That guy, bro. That guy is, but that's, I would never trade like that. God forbid, bad thing. As for Doyle is a good scalper on the 5 minutes, and if I was gonna scalp, if I was gonna be a scalper, and maybe I would take Doyle's, maybe. But damn, anyhow, me I'll still be in this trade risking my 200. I'm like, where price? And then this kind of happen. I'll be like, shit, because that kind of didn't give anybody opportunity. I mean, up here, you could call this kind of a quote unquote kind of a base with the wicks, but then there's rejection. You could have seen the signs to get out of that, but it's all good. It's all good. We're not gonna take any trades anymore here. We'll just watch what happens. Did we get stopped out? I don't think we got stopped out. We're risking 200, which is all the way down here. Oh. If you didn't get out here, then you don't know what you want in life, my friend. Maybe we'll have gotten out break even. 10:54. Let's run through, bro. Will we be able to make it? We want to try and make a week. All right, let's try and get some more trades in. So what did the day close like? I'd say indecisive, but more, yeah, just indecisive. It's a doji. It's as much bullish as it is bearish, and you can see it on the 5 minute too. There was a lot of volume to the upside and a lot of volume to the downside. As a matter of fact, it was more. No, there's volume. The volume here, volume here, but it's fine. Let's see what that more volume came in. So I guess there was more volume to the downside. Not really. There was this volume here taken up by this volume. There was that volume taken up by that. There was this volume that held. There was this volume taken up by this. There was this volume taken up by this. So it's indecisive. Just leave it at that. Go to the 1 hour. Remove this. Remove this. Alright, play. Stop. 3, 4, 5, 6. Go to the 15. Do we have any black lines? Delete this. Delete this. We should have had one here. It's not gone much above that. So let's just hold this black line. Let's say that's the only one. Normally we would not put this black line because, well, it's traded above it, right? Normally, but from now on, I'm thinking we should just put it just for reference that there was a black line, because even when we put a black line, we don't close it after it gets traded through, right? So there's a black line here, and that's about it. I guess there's one here. It's not the best volume comparatively, but let's just leave that there. Go to the 5. We could put some red lines. When was the last time we used? These red lines. Ah, forget the red lines. Oh my god, I deleted that by mistake. We forget the red lines. We have eyes. Some have eyes, but cannot see. We have eyes, and we can see. Glory be to God. Amen. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so we have a black line here. We know price indecisive. We're still on an uptrend on the daily. Uh yeah, we're still on an uptrend on the daily. Um Price indecisive on an uptrend on the daily, but it's on downtrend on the weekly, but very bullish price action on the weekly. If price comes here, let's see where volume comes in. This is nice volume to the upside, and it's not even 7:30 yet. It's not even market open yet. So, but there may be a short here because of all of this consolidation that's happening up here. There may be short. So let's see what price does. Price has volume to the upside nicely, so that's good. Not much rejection. We're not gonna go in any trades. Just watch what price wants to do. That's good volume to downside. Really, 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 really good volume to downside. I don't want to take that trade. I want to blue candle close up. Technically, that's kind of what I want really, but my price did have this drop here, so let's good volume to upside, good volume to downside. This is more momentum than volume, but right now we have really good volume to upside winning. So let's keep holding. Came here, it's holding. This is not the time of reject. Looks like it wants to break. I will not take this trade. At this point, at this blue candle, I did think of what if we're getting 10% risking up there, risking somewhere higher, but I was like, I don't know, because that was nice volume to the upside, and there was no real volume to the down. There was no real. This was the only sign I said. I mean, this was the only sign. If we were going to take any trades, we should have been on this black candle here. But ideally, we want a blue one. That's the thing. Ideally, we want a blue candle. So if we are taking this trade here, we'll be risking. So on this day we went over 500. I'm pretty sure. So, oh, we did not actually go over 500. We're still under 500. It was 500 right there, just a little bit above 500. So we're still fine. We'll still have to risk 200 at the max. So we'll probably risk 150. So 50 above, 150, and then 200 for our trades short if we took it from here. But I don't know. There's no base that's formed, so it doesn't look like it would hold anywhere right now. Bro, calm down, man. What is this wires under my leg? Hallelujah. God forbid. Get this thing out of here, man. Move! Wires are so annoying. Spend like 10 minutes on that. Anyhow, so next point we're looking for a long. Ideally would be around this gap here, honestly. I'm looking at this, which is where it's at right now even, but I am looking at this, and there's this candle here, there's that space there, and it's rejecting. It's not too bad, but I'll rather just wait. No rejection on that. Okay, now there's rejection from the lows here, from these lows here, but it's just rejection. It's not any. That's good. Right now, the only thing that could hold price to the downside are these wicks. Otherwise, price hasn't really formed anything that could hold it to the downside yet. So if we're in short here on this one with 25%, risking 150 and 200, then would need to price get here for us to take profit first. I don't know. Okay, now that's really good rejection, but that's not a bad candle at all. It's a really good candle. If I was in long here, this is the point where I want to hedge. Price is holding below this black candle, yes, but that's a really good candle right there. So this is a point where I want to hedge if I was in long, and I'm hoping that the hedge loses. To be honest, I'll take it risking 80, maybe just 90. So or 100. Let's say we're risking 100 and we're looking for 200 on or more on the hedge, and we're risking 10% on the hedge. Price broke this week's and closed above, so I don't. So this is not real good volume, but this is not good volume to the upside, but it's also not good volume to the downside. It does cancel out there, though. But we're still worth watching because it doesn't look like price is done going up yet. We may be wrong, but it doesn't look like the price is done going up yet. These are good candles to the upside, but and price is formed this base. We'll keep holding. Yup, 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 yup. And if we didn't go in short here, then we would have to take a long 25% here. So our risk would be first would be risking down here 130. Max we can risk is 200, right? So 130 and 200. So 130 and 200. And down here 130 and 200. That'll be our risk. And we're holding that. We are holding those long right now. There's not much volume to the downside. There is momentum, but there's not much volume to the downside. Only this kind of hard volume, but there's a lot more volume to the upside right now. So we'll keep watching. Price may see some kind of rejections here as approaching this candle here, but we're still holding. At this point, since we're in this hedge, it's coming. We didn't take any profits, and this was main risk. Will be, and this is only. Let's say this was a hedge, and this is only 90, right? We're already up 140 at the highs, 100 right now. We'll put it at break even because if price breaks this, it's likely that price may continue to the upside plus because it's from the high, higher low, higher higher now. So if price breaks this and takes us out break even, then it's likely that price will go to the upside. That's good volume to the downside right here. Very good volume. Let's see if there's continuation. No continuation it seems, so maybe price may continue to the upside here. Um, Looking at the chart again during the day, you have 5 minutes per candle, so you have time to analyze. Oh, this candle, right as this candle closed, like shit is really good volume. Let's wait for continuation because we're not at a base or anything. This is just this price gonna drop from here kind of thing. Let's wait for continuation. So you could have waited for the candle close. Oh, this is nice, so we don't have to care about it anymore. Keep watching price. That's really good volume to the downside again. But there's rejection at the bottom. So keep. This is break even. This is not break even yet because there's no real reason why price should be dropping yet. Although we do have more volume to the downside today, way more volume to the downside. Price is still looking bullish. Still not break even yet. That's a good rejection there at this volume area. So actually good rejection. Actually good rejection right there. And we're already breaking even on this. We're now only long this. This is good rejection, but it's just the only candle. Oof, there's no volume there for continuation. It may come down. Oh, it's begging you to go in short, but nah, we'll keep watching. I'll say something if I see something. There you go. Price about to break nicely. We have this 10% risk. We have this 25% about to break even. Nope, that's volume to the downside. There's going to be continuation. That is actually good rejection. Good enough for me to want to take a hedge. We're already waiting to break even. We'll now take a hedge here on our long. Take a hedge risking 10%. That hedge will risk above this week. So another 90. At this point, we will break even on this trade right here. There you go. Gotta go with the chart, feel the chart. We didn't even get up to 180. We haven't taken any profit yet. We are still break even on this trade, and this trade is still short. This hedge is still what's this 10%? So this is an add on to this trade. So we're still in profit on this trade, and now we're in profit on this trade. But it's very good rejection at the weeks here. Doesn't mean that this week is gonna hold. It's very good rejection, but it may not hold at all actually, because volume is coming back to the short side right now. There you go. Lows didn't hold, broke through, break even on this. We're waiting for price to come down to this gap here. This is where we think price is gonna go to, but we may, given the way this candle is, and it's 12 o'clock, it may bounce, but because it may be a choppy day, is what it's going to be like. So we're in this trade. On this one, remember we're risking what's it called, 150 and 200, right? So 150, 200, we're looking for 300 at bare minimum, and then on this one we're risking 90 here. I'm looking for 180. 180, I'm thinking, do we take, because price has formed a base here. We got in this hedge for this long, but it's actually good to take a, it's not a bad idea to take the profit, because we also have this trade. So we'll take the profit there, making 20%. That'll be our first close, making 20% at that two when it got to 90 to 180. Because price may chop around today. But we do have this base that formed here, and price could come back to this base to retest it, right? So, but having broken through these lows, it shouldn't want to come back. But if it does go up, this is where it shouldn't break. There you go. So we would have taken our profit there. We didn't get up to 400. We're still breaking even on this, but we haven't taken any profit on this 25%. We're still in 25%. We didn't get up to 300 because the first TP is at 300. Looking to take out that 10% that we're risking for 150. Let's see how price behaves here. Rejection there. Not much rejection there. Okay, volume there. Price breaks. Price dim. And we're already out this trade, right? We're already to profit, so we're still breaking even here. But now that price has come here and it's actually showing good rejection on that candle there, and has it broken this high? No, it hasn't broken. We'll take a long here. What's the time? 12:50. That's enough time to take a long. Sorry, I said a long. You want to catch me? You want to chill with the big boys? All right. So this one is a full trade. So we're risking one. Take one above this black line. So 140 and 200, which is above these highs here. So 140 and 200 is our risk on this. I'll be watching and seeing how price behaves. It closed above this here. We don't like that. We don't like the fact that it closed above, but it was just one candle closed above though, so it's fine. We'll still hold. If price comes around here, we may be looking to get out pretty quickly. It's already 130. This was a nice move, so if price comes here, it may look to bounce. Oh, this is the last candle. So if this was the last candle, I would have probably closed my trades around here, because I'll just close everything around here. So we made that 20%. I'll probably make about another 10-15%. So probably up another 25% on the account there. And that's Thursday. Let me tell you guys something right here, right now. On this particular day, I'll tell you something. Not for this day. I'll just tell you on this particular backtest session for whoever watches this later in life. Even if I don't make it, I am 100% certain that the way I trade and the way I'm explaining things to you right now is guaranteed to be helpful to you. Like, extremely helpful. I don't know why I will not make it. I see no reason why. And I don't see myself stopping. So if I, for some reason, it's been a long time, been a year and a half, and I'm still struggling, I may stop YouTube, and I may be still trading, but you just won't know me, you know. And if that ever happens and I make it without streaming, I'll come back and be like, well, I made it. But if you want to believe me, believe me. But it will suck for me not to succeed with this. Like I feel I'm doing really good. I feel I'm doing really good. I don't see why I should not succeed. I don't know. Well, life happens. I am not going to bask myself in uh, bask myself outside of reality, because the reality is sometimes things just don't work out, you know. But doesn't mean it has to stay that way. You can always try to fix it. Maybe there's a reason why. So yeah, let's keep going. It's Thursday. We're already at 11:12. We started at 10:50. Yeah, we can do the last day. We'll try and do the last day a little faster, so because I gotta sleep, right? So now we are uptrend, but we have rejection. We're still on an uptrend, but we have rejection at the high. So I would say more bearish today. More bearish price action. So let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6. And look at the next day. Boom. Bearish price action. Rejection. It came to the highs. Rejected from here. Stopped here today. But then fell. Imagine holding this 25%. Like we're risking what? We're risking 200 at the max. 800. 15% making basically 800. So that's 8 times your risk. 2 times is 400. Oh, 4 times your risk. So 15%. That 15% risk will be up 60%, and then that 10% risk that you're risking 150, that will be up like 60% too. So about 120% on that drop. But we don't hold past. We trade on the day. It happens. Sometimes you just miss stuff. Let's go to the 15. Alright, so we got this drop here. Price is very unlikely to come there. So we have that. We have this drop here. Oh, this drop here. Black line there. We have this bounce here, but it didn't really go far. So that's about it. That's about all the black lines we have. Let's go to the 5 and let us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is the what's it called? What are we trying to do today? Today, remember price was kind of bearish. Price action on the day was kind of bearish. We're still on an uptrend, but weekly is downtrend, and overall price action is bullish. So we are not afraid to take the longs, but today, given that price drop like this, we may see price try to go back up here to fill this space, but let's see how the first candle does. If it's bullish enough with volume, we may take a long, risking way lower than this, trying to run away from this, but we want to see what the volume tells us. So it's pretty bullish, but we're not taking that long. Pretty bullish, but we're not taking that long. Nice rejection there though at the top, but it's pretty bullish. We'll see what price wants to do. Pretty continuous. So price is coming back. Looks like coming back up to that base there. And remember, price can reject from any point in this space. It can reject from any point in this space. Don't think it will have to come here. Don't think it will have to come here. It can reject from any point in this space. And given that price, has price given us any? Remember, this day was just a little bit over 500. So we stay. That's still 200. We're still at 200 risk still. So we can't risk anything more than. So let's say we're risking this ultimate highs here. So we're risking here. 200 is up here. So we need price to come here, ideally. But if price comes here, then we can risk here and this high here, just over 200, because price is just over 500 on this, right? Let's see. So the only trade we can do right now is price going up and taking a short. That's all we can do. Or if price forms, it shows us volume. Right now there's no volume on the short side, so we still hold. That's good volume on the short side, but with rejection. So it's not enough. We want more. The price going up. Damn, that rejection was so nice. So nice, so nice, so nice. Alright, so price has gone up nicely with nice rejection. I want to take it. It's already come down to here, so I kind of want to take a trade here. But price hasn't shown us any bullish. It'd be like, Michael, but price hasn't shown us any bearish volume. I know, and price has formed the base here. I know, but it's so good and it looks so good and it's just stop being right. Oh my god, I want to take a trade. Fine, I will take a trade because it's stacked up against us. Price has not shown volume to the downside. Price has formed a base right here, which if it pulls back, it's you can take it long, risking that low. So price has stacked up against us to the upside. Let us not take this short and just wait. Price pulled back, nice rejection here at the base. If you did take that trade, you have to risk down there. Risking first one will be 160 and next one will be 200, just maybe 240, something like that. Something like that. But and there was not much volume to the downside, so that's not a bad one actually. Taking that first one will be 160. Wasn't the best, it was indecisive though. It wasn't the best candle to take it. Wait, it wasn't the best candle. I don't like it. Oh my god, that is volume to the downside. Are we going to see a continuation? Yes, we did. We did indeed. But it's at the base here though. Price could still bounce. Could form and you could even just reject. Let me see also. 160. 200 is just up now. Wait, it's not good. It's not good. I don't like this base that I don't really like this base like that. It has the wick and whatnot, but I don't like the way it formed. I don't like the formation. Price is rejecting this volume right here, which is nice. Price bounced off of this. This is good volume. We'll still wait. Okay, that's really good volume now. Is there gonna be continuation? Oh, that is awesome. Taking that short there, risking our careers on that one trade. Let's go. We can only take one trade because we can only risk 200, so we only risk 15% on this trade. Actually, should have been 15%. Yeah, it's 15%, not 10%. Because 10% is for the hedge. Why are we risking 10%? 15%. So 15%. I'm thinking back to this day here when we took this trade. Should have been 15%, not 10%. Yeah, so 15% watching. You are bullshit. You are the definition of bullshit. Bullshit. Anyway, we have this base formed here, so nicely. Let's see if we get a rejection up in there. Oh my god. Where did this volume come from? We broke this base, we don't like it. We don't like it at all. It's really good rejection in there, but broke the base, we don't like it at all. We just wait. We just hold our 15% risk and wait. There you go, we get stopped out. Broke that base, we don't like it at all. At all, at all, at all, at all, wow, 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 wow. Ooh, look what money make. Oh, that's one trade. That's a trade to lose. It's not a bad trade to lose. Ooh. Ooh. Did we also want to take a long here? No, we didn't, right? Oh, we wanted to take a short here. Okay. Ooh. Alright, so let's see. Oh, damn, though. There's a lot of rejection coming in here. Could have really just taken a quick 10%, like a hedge type trade. We could have taken a hedge type trade, or we could have just taken a risking there, 215% there. That could have been a better trade actually, risking above this. It's not bad at all. If you're taking it down there, because it was very short, like with this volume, like we're taking it down there, up there rather. So 200 looking for 400. We didn't get 400, but 15% too, right? So, but it came all the way back down. But would have probably been break even on that if we took it from here. Would have been break even instead of here. Would have been break even. So would have been break even on the trade. Well, because there's this base here, shouldn't there's no reason why I should be breaking the base, right? So once we broke the base, stop us out, and we'll be watching like, what the hell is happening here? Why would it break the base? What is this? Alright, so we have volume here, volume, really good volume to the upside, but oh, and this is the last day. Let's get this done. It's almost 11:30. I need to sleep, guys. I need to sleep. Why are you keeping me here? It's not like I'm not enjoying what I'm doing. Let's just blame it on you guys. Alright, so because I'm enjoying what I'm doing. If you didn't get that, I was being sarcastic. I don't know if you get that. I hate explaining my jokes, but I had to because my accent. Maybe somebody out there will be like, was he being what was he saying? Is he is it you know, sorry, sorry, I guess sorry. What do you what? Yes, I was being sarcastic. I actually I love trading. Pay me to trade. You don't need to. Just just give me a place to stay. Give me a roof under my head. Give me a give me a give me some food, some nice food, and no women because I don't want to have kids. Um, and also I don't want to have kids, and I'm against. You already know I'm against. Sexual intercourse outside of relationships or outside of um, marriage. To, I said relationships, but um, marriage is better. It's a better situation. Yeah, it's better because at the very least, a more serious thing, kind of thing. But at the very least, relationship. Be in a relationship before you have sex, but don't make it the reason for being in a relationship. Just because she didn't let you have sex with her prior to the relationship, she's like, I want to wait till we're at least in a relationship, preferably married. But yeah, okay, let me just get into a relationship. Be a good man. Jesus Christ, like you have a girl here that's keeping herself, unless but you have a girl here that's keeping herself. She values herself, and her dad has taught her right, and you're out here doing your best, your all you can do just to get her body count up by one, and then good for you. Like you have achieved something in your miserable life. Stupid. Anyways, yeah. So just give me a roof under my head, um, some food, and I could trade every day. And if you could also help my body to not get fat, and I don't have to work out, that would also be like an extreme plus. If you could also make my body get stronger as I eat, not working out and just training full time, bruh, I would give up sex for 10 years to have that lifestyle. And on top of that, just give me a jacuzzi. I love just taking a nice dip in the jacuzzi with the warm water. That is one of my goals. I am yet to experience that, but I just know I would love it. I just know I would love it because I love sitting in a bath with hot water, but I've not been able to experience that. Okay, I've experienced it once, but I hate it because the baths are always too small. And then my brother says you don't want guys shouldn't spend too much time in the hot tub because it's not good for your testicles. I don't know how true that is, but I'll just take his word for it, and it's not like it bothers me anyways. So I'll just take his word for it. So you can also just take my word for it if you want. It's not like it's gonna kill you. So, but you can stay. You didn't say you can be in there. You can be in there a little bit, get out, stay out a little bit, and then go back in. So I just want a jacuzzi so I don't have to get out for too long. I want to just be in there for like good 30 minutes to an hour, just just there. I could just tell how bliss I would feel. I'll be in so much bliss. Every day I shower, I just picture myself in a jacuzzi with some hot water. Not too hot. I'm not trying to burn my skin. That's all I want. I don't want much in life. Once I get money, that's probably one of the first things I'll do. That's all. I I don't want to travel as much. I don't want Lamborghinis. I don't want any of those. Just give me a jacuzzi. All I want. What can a man do to get him some jacuzzi? Sheesh. Please. Why am I getting emotional talking about? Please. Alright, I'm back. I have sidetracked enough. I'm sorry for those that were in the zone as I was going, waiting for me to press the next. They were in the zone and I just went on a whole sidetrack. It's fine, man. Don't take it. Don't get too serious. Obviously, if I have had those moments where I'm right there and this guy just starts talking nonsense, and so I just press in, skip, 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 skip. But you shouldn't skip what I'm saying. Everything I say is very important. It's for your benefit. Please don't skip. Don't skip what I'm saying. Damn it. Let me be one to skip. I've watched enough. But the thing is, those guys don't transition, don't sidetrack into life values. They don't sidetrack into fun things like I just said, like hot tub. They don't sidetrack into life values, like I said. Abstain from sex as much as you can until you are a better man, until you are ready to settle down, have your wife, your one wife, or your two wives, or your four wives. But be reasonable. Always ask the question why. Always ask questions. Always think. Be prepared. Yeah, all of that. All of that. And you'll be a better person and be successful before you. Like, sex is not the end all be all. And abstain from violence. The better a man you are, the less you're likely to um, embark in violence. So yeah, and be stronger and stuff like that. But yeah, the YouTube guys that I watch, they don't sidetrack into this kind of talk. They sidetrack into maybe start talking about how let's say they're talking about technical analysis, and then they start sidetracking into oh like that guy that we're watching the other day here just now, and he was talking about how technical analysis is not right, or he basically said it's outdated. Like, bruh. And then he opened his mouth and said, saying price action is repetitive, which is the psychology of price action is repetitive, is not correct. Like, bruh. And then he said, basically, I'm not saying it word for word what he said, but along the lines. And then he said also, technical analysis, basically equated technical analysis to indicators. Like, bruh, come on. You just want to sell your thing. I know you want to sell your platform, but don't belittle my baby like that. Like, come on, man. Have some respect. That is what you learned. You learned technical analysis. At least I think so. I don't know, man. It's just don't do that. Don't belittle one to uplift another. Like, there's no need. Just sell your thing. Sell if your thing is good, people will buy. Obviously, you want to present it nicely, but if it's good, people will buy. If it's not good, they will not buy. Like, must you force it down their throats and say that this one is bad because they should then get yours? Come on, man. People do that a lot, and it's sad. It's really sad. Just I don't know. I don't know. Don't bring others down to climb up. I hate that. That's crazy. That's another thing that I think of, and I'm like, what if I had to ruin someone else's family to save my family? Like, that is such a compromising situation to be in. It is actually so sad. So I want to do my best to, like, why should I ever be in such a situation? And if that situation ever occurs in my life for some weird reason, it would likely be associated with violence. Because there's no that if I'm a successful man, you cannot. Is it money? I don't need your damn money, bro. I'll buy you. I will buy you. You. I will buy you. You who is trying to make me make an ultimatum, and the other side is money, bro. I will buy you. You. Your life. I will buy it. What nonsense talking to me like that? Are you dim? You bloody fool. Anyways, so it's definitely not going to be related to finances. So it'll probably be, oh, I got your family abducted, your daughter, your wife. If you don't do this, that now that situation is yeah, I don't think I'll be able to, man. And because I will not be able to live with either solutions. Nah, I don't. I'm not one to value myself over another life. If it's my life they want, take it. Take it. It's fine. Just let me raise my daughter's right first. Just give me some time. Let me raise my daughter's right. You want my life? Take it, man. Sure. You want my heart? You want my organs? Is that what you want? Take what take. But just if I already have kids, let me just do right by them first. You can take whatever you want. And if you're using my kids, if you want to make a man a monster, you want to take what he has. If you take my kids, my wife, bro, oh my God, I don't know what I would do. But even in my insanity, I have a very strong feeling I'll probably run insane for the fact that I would not be able to ruin another family. I feel it will be a line that, because my whole thing is for families to grow and grow together and have a good life and be good people, and to take that, maybe I have to take the dad, or maybe I have to take the daughter or something. It breaks the family, like it really hurts, and it hurts, not just it could hurt the next generation from that family. So I don't want to be the instigator for such tragedy. So if unfortunately, if it is that such a blessed family like mine, such a family like mine that is a blessing to the world, if it is that my family has to end here, so I don't have to end another person's family, then I cannot choose mine over another's, and that would drive me insane. And obviously, there's no way I will. I'm kidding. I'm dying after that. Hello, what do you mean? Well, what am I like? If I couldn't even, the feeling of powerlessness, it is strong. It is different. As a guy, as me personally, the feeling of powerlessness, and that is what the thinking of protection. Once I started thinking about protection and thinking about it and digging deeper and deeper, I'm so powerless. So many things can kill me. So many things can kill me. So many things can render me absolutely powerless. That feeling, holy shit. I've not been put in an extreme situation like that yet, but I've pictured myself and I know it's possible. And I have not seen any scenario where there is a good comeback from that. That feeling that is the point where you lose in the game of life, when you feel extremely powerless. I don't see what else I'm doing in life. If I've lost, I wasn't able to protect my daughters, I was able to protect my wife. What else am I doing? What I should go and start another. Am I mad? Am I mad to start another family? Am I mad? They're not bombing well. Are they crazy? You they mad? You that you they mad? If I slap you from here, the fact that you're even thinking, just move on, get over it, or not get over it, or you'll be fine. If I light you, light, if I light you, Holy shit. No. There is no return from such, man. No return. That's it. My life is as it is. No matter how much wealth I have, no matter how good it was before, my life at that point would come to a full stop. And it's best. It's best it ends there because I know at that point I would have, with all these videos I'm making, I would have touched a lot of people. And I hope more people will think more about these things. And hopefully in future, a family like mine would not have to go through, in the future, way ahead of when or ahead of if my family ever went through such a situation. In that future way ahead, I hope a family like mine would not have to go through such a situation, because the more we get our young men to be good men and think more before taking actions, instead of taking actions and saying sorry after, or taking actions and you know um not thinking about the repercussions, or not thinking about the victims of those actions, just because they couldn't experience it themselves. If our young men are raised to be better men, then there will be less families that have to go through such feelings, and that is what I hope for. I really wish I was in a world where there were more people like me. That would be such a bliss world. And you think there will be no creativity? Do you know how creative I am? Holy shit! Top of my class, all through, not top, but like top 3, top 5, all through from primary, from nursery to grade 12, university, and this is true. I didn't do shit. A lot of people have it. I didn't, do much. I didn't study. I hate. I don't do. My family is just blessed. That's all it is, and I'm blessed to be part of that family. Uh, and obviously, like I said, I didn't really. But I paid attention in class. I just didn't study as much. And the courses I liked, the subjects I liked, killed it all. And then university, I went into mechanical engineering co-op, dropped out in my 4th year, not because it was 4th year, I just felt like dropping out. I went to go start a business. I could have completed it if I wanted. I did co-op because I wanted to taste the work part of the engineering, and I tasted it, and it had a bad taste in my mouth. It's not something I wanted to. I don't want to work, even though you're paying me that much. I had trading. Once I found trading, that's what I want to do. That is it. I saw the future of the work. I can go in work. You can do that, and you can be a millionaire from that. Even you know, depending on your salary, but you could build a lot of money from just a 9 to 5, regular 9 to 5. Buy real estate. For you know it, you have 1 house, 2 houses, 3 houses. For you know you're a millionaire. For you know you're getting 2K a month, 3K a month from real estate. You can, like, there's so many business plans out there. It doesn't have to be trading, but trading is it for me. All right, let's continue this so we can go sleep. Sorry, 11:40. So we have this trade here. Um, if we had gone in, we said if we had gone in here, would have closing break even. But if we had gone in here, would have lost this trade. And then because this is not a bad place to take that one trade, just risk above there, right? So that we break even, and there's no volume to the downside here, so we keep watching. 10:35. See what market wants to do. Show this, created this base. Yeah, it's kind of holding it, but there's no volume. Still volume to the upside only. Oh, that's nice. That's a nice one right there, but it's not enough to take any short yet. That's nice. That's nice volume. Is there going to be continuation? No, no continuation. Oh, that's not bad at all. But I won't be getting it because it didn't look like there was continuation. This is one of those times where the light was green, the light was red, but if you had run through the crosswalk, you'd have still made it to the other end. Light was red, but if you had run through the crosswalk, you'd have still made it to the other end. Light is green, you may be walking through the crosswalk, and a crazy drunk guy runs you over. See? Light is red, you ran through the crosswalk, On the way to the other end, well, traffic is oncoming, buddy. Move! Runs you over. But let's say your stop loss is all the way there, so you're still fine, kind of. Incoming traffic, move, 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 move. Oh, that's nice shot right there. Nice rejection right there. 12:55. We haven't gotten an opportunity yet. That's not bad volume. That's 1 o'clock, right? Or 1:10. Right now, it's looking more bullish than bearish. Ooh, lots of rejection here. Like, oh, it was already 1:30. We're not taking any trade. But yeah, it's looking more bullish than bearish up until the point, up until around here. Now it's looking bearish. You could have taken a trade here. Or if you got in here, you can have held your trade now. There you go. You make it halfway, and then you realize that, oh, let me just run back. I guess you step on the crosswalk, and oh shit, you look up from your phone because you're stupid trying to cross the crosswalk while on your phone. Look up from your phone, and, oh shit, it's a red light, and you ran back. That's what happened. That's what happened. Yeah. So you close your trade for a profit. Anyhow, thank you guys for watching. Why do I keep thanking you guys for watching? Why? You thank me. You thank me for doing this shit. Alright? Thank me. Bullshit. Keep thanking you guys for watching. Who do you think you are? Why am I getting pissed for people that I don't even know? They did not even ask me to thank them. I'm just getting pissed. I'm just screaming at them for saying thank you to them. Oh my god, that's crazy. One love. I just hope more men can be good, man. It's such a nice thing. So nice to be a good person. You're just happier. I don't know. And be a good person. You're happier. You can tell I laugh a lot. I laugh a lot. This is not a character. This is me. If you get to know me, I laugh a lot. If you don't know me, you will not be able to approach me unless I smile at you or something, and then I give you, yeah, sure, you can come talk to me kind of look. Or you see me in public, or you see me amongst my people that are close to me, and you see me laughing with them, then I'm more approachable to you. But you see me walking, I'm always like, don't talk to me, bro. Like, do you know me? Do I know you? Why are you trying to talk to me? But if I was approaching a girl, that's a different note. You know what I'm saying? Approach her with confidence. Give her that. I come in with that aura of don't talk to me kind of thing. So she's obviously, damn, who's this guy? Like should I move? And then I come, and within the first couple of sentences, we're already laughing, and I'm already laughing. She smiles, and she's completely at ease. So that she has tension, and then boom, she's at ease. So it's like peak tension with my approach, and then boom, she's at ease, right? And so it's like it's a good feeling, basically. I don't understand. I know it's a good. Be a good person. Be smart. Think. Ask why. Be prepared. Be, be disciplined. Just be a good person, man. Good night, guys. I gotta go sleep. Catch you in the next 7 hours or so. Actually, it'll be the next 8 hours. What was that stutter? Adios. Why am I switching off my PC?